Morning, good afternoon, good evening, Fabulites. What opens with Miss Cassie being excited about preparing or the preparation of the outside of the house for the gala, and what closes with people emptying out their insides after the gala. If you guessed Survivor's Remorse, Season 4, Episode 5, The Gala, then you're correct. Thank you so much for clicking on the video and sticking around to see how we get from opening to closing. This is Angela. The channel is Be Fabulous You, and let's go. Okay, so we got Cassie. She's setting up number 4 that we can see of the religious statues in the backyard, like white marble type Virgin Mary statue things. She's got a thing going. The gala is tomorrow, we find out. And it is not a party. M. Chuck lets us know, because you know at a party you just party, and this is for the purpose of raising money for issues like frozen nostril syndrome and other important issues. And then Cassie and M. Chuck kind of deal with another layer of, kind of making peace with M. Chuck's conception in the rape, and, just life in general. Okay, so then we see Missy. She's working on the gala. The movers are there. The decorators are coming. She letting Reggie know, I'm going downstairs, but when the decorators come, tell them to get started. She's in full on, an event is happening tomorrow mode. Reggie is trying to warn Missy and try to help her get prepared for, handling Cam. You getting close. Things look like they going good. He let her know that sure is Cam's favorite word. And he'll create more work for you. So just stay relaxed, stay positive, and stay sure. Keep that for surety going. So we have that scene, and Missy is kind of dismissive of it. Then we see Cam watching, as Missy is walking in toward the end of this, Cam is watching the virtual reality presentation that Chin has put together for the gala. And Cam wants, he's like, this is really, really good. He's excited about it. He, has a couple of tweaks or a tweak here and there. But basically, he says that he wants to gut punch his guests. I don't go to no party to be gut punched. But he wants to gut punch his guests and make them feel, the issues. That's what differentiates his foundation, his philanthropic trust from, all the other ones out there. We're not just here to party or, and Missy comes in and she trying to look, and he tell her, walk away. I got this. Let me do something for the gala. So she, walks away. We find out from her that she has gotten DJ Happy Frolic, DJ Happy Frolic, and also she has a real auctioneer. And she's also created a Cam Calloway Get Woke app that people will download when they walk into the party, and they can make donations during the party through the app. And they can track the donations. They kind of talk about the difference. Cam is really, really focused on getting people to care about the issues, getting people to feel, why this stuff is important. And, Missy and Chin are like, well, we trying to get the money. That's the main thing, to get the money. The feelings are secondary. However they feel about it, we want their money. And Cam is like, no, we want the people to care or whatever. And then as he's walking away, or as they're finishing up, he like, oh yeah, I met this guy, he does donuts, so I want him to be at the gala. So it's kind of like, oh, because you have things planned out. You have things situated by the day before. You can't just be throwing in a donut station at the last minute. But she, she a little stressed, but she takes it in stride, Miss Missy. Then we're at the gala. We're on the red carpet. We see, all of the family and, the Calloway family doing their family pictures on the red carpet. It's cute. Cam is very intense. We see him in the party situation. He's very intense. Somebody trying to eat shrimp, and he talking about, have you ever been to jail? He's just very intense with his fundraising efforts. The auctioneer comes in. He's very excited. He's, I know how much money people have. I'm going to get all the money. I know who had the money in the room. I'm going to get all the money. I'm so happy to be here. Oh my gosh, a donut station. I'm diabetic. I shouldn't eat anything, but let me just get these two. So he, with his diabetic self, he get a couple donuts from the donut station. It looks cool. It's she rolled with the punches and got the donut station set up. They were still warm. We see Chin and Reggie talking at the gala, and Reggie is kind of like, get the F out of here. You have a home in Atlanta, not just one home, but two homes? Because he had asked, Chin, why don't you have a home in Atlanta? Chin, like, I got two homes in Atlanta. And when he says, get the F out of here, Chin is like, I will not. I'm going to stay right here. And that's what he said earlier in the garden. Something happened. Somebody said, get the F out of here. He like, I will not. I'm going to stay right here. And then a man comes up to Chin and Reggie talking, and he like, don't let him talk you. The man is talking to Reggie. Don't let this Chin talk you into investing in a casino. I don't know. But apparently they had invested together, and this man's investment did not do well. I don't know if this was like a precursor for something that's going to come later, or if it was just random. But he mad and he expresses it. Then Cam, we see Cam continuing. He's sharing. Oh, how we say sweetness and light. Oh, she going around sharing sweetness and light. He's sharing sourness and dark. Hey, have you been to jail? Have you ever had rotten water? Have you ever thrown up? I mean, he just, he's very, very intense. He's intense. He's aggressive in his fundraising. So he going around the party. We see him kind of, I'd be running away from his behind. I wouldn't want to be partying with him. The auctioneer, we find out, auctioneer is having a diabetic reaction to the donuts that he ate. So Cassie finally agrees to be the replacement. Missy finally finds a replacement auctioneer in M-Chuck. So we don't really know how it's going to go. But we see the auction starting, and M-Chuck, she's very bold. She's funny. She's a little over the line. Just a little. She over the line, but just enough to, make you feel uncomfortable. But I guess not too much to stop people from donating, because she ends up selling like a pit bull that she started the auction at $305 or $1,000. She funny. She like $305 for Miami. That y'all don't know. This is the last Cuban immigrant to come in. Mr. Worldwide himself, donated this dog. For y'all who don't have hoes in different area codes, 305 is, Miami. But since he worldwide and international, we gonna start at $1,000. She ended up selling the dog for $10,000. The pit bull that pit bull donated. So she seems to be a very effective auctioneer. And then basically toward the end of the evening, when Cam gets up to give his talk, and he's right, that's usually like the cleanup talk. Like you've, tried to get people to make donations all along, and this is like your final, your last push, your final effort. Try to get people to write another check, make another donation. If they haven't donated, donate something, So I guess we had already gathered, but just so that we're clear, the focus of the Callaway Philanthropic Thrust is frozen nostril syndrome. And I can't remember. I think that he had made fun of some child, said something about it. So that's his main thrust of his foundation. But it's also clean water and mass incarceration. So, as part of his presentation, he talks to the people, and, and then he's going to show them the virtual reality video. So everybody put on their goggles, and, you like to hear the birds, and the birds are singing, and, then there's like a scene with the frozen nostril syndrome. So you hear the baby screaming in your ear, and people are shocked and upset, and they can't breathe because the baby can't breathe. And then they go into jail, and they having fights in jail, and the people are, and then they talk about maggots in water, and people start to throw up. Like they're literally sick, like they're throwing up. It's kind of like Cam and Missy are like, Missy is like, what are you doing? Why did you do this? And Cam is like, I'm an athlete. I can't be held responsible. Missy is like, you told me to walk away. He's like, it doesn't mean walk away. You're supposed to be the normal one and make sure I don't do anything normal. So meanwhile, while they're arguing back and forth, Chin comes in and he's cracking up and he's all happy because he said not only are people emptying their stomachs, but they're emptying their wallets. And we hear, you know, in the background, beep, 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 as people are donating through the app. You know, it's just blowing up. So what is normally a scenario where, you know, you might bump it up, you know, a little bit, it seems like it's been much more effective than anyone could have anticipated. So it's a successful fundraiser for the Callaway Philanthropic Trust. That's the end of the episode. So that's what we got. Thank you so much for watching. Share the video widely. Thumbs up, like the video, subscribe. We're working on 200 subscribers. And come back. Welcome back. We'll see you next time. And that's what I got. Be you, be fabulous you.